yi Daphine otuleetedde kakireero. Okay, we got to start now. If you have not yet shared, you just refused intentionally, but you have the share button. Buli omu aina share button ku Facebook yoyo. Ate n'ekirala nti Facebook ngezi nnyo. Eyina engeri gye yakolanga you cannot like more than once, but you can share more than once. I don't know why, but I've noticed that. You cannot like more than once, but you can share more than once. If something is very, very, very important, you can share it more than once. Courageous Lady Daphine. Okay, we love you, Daphine. Well, today our point, last nabagamba ku Sunday wedde nebagamba live egenda kubanga a bit different from other lives I've been making, because this is the biggest percentage I'm going to communicate to. The biggest population actually do the things I'm going to talk about. But before I get there, I don't know why my mind has changed and I want to talk about fear. Why? Because very many people have been inboxing me. Daphine, I need that Dutch courage. Daphine, how do you make it? Where do you get the courage? Even very many of you out there still ask that question. Daphine, at the age of 26, how do you come out to speak? How do you come out to talk about certain things? Now, my question and my challenge to all of you out there is no one that cannot speak out. There is no one. Like, honestly speaking, there is no one. Very many of you people are having yourselves limited because you have fear of rejection. You have that fear in you. Or kukola extra miles because you fear. You fear to leave that bondage. You fear to do extraordinary things. You fear to leave your comfort zone because you fear rejection. You fear maybe if you come out to public and present what you feel, people will reject you. But it is okay to be rejected. In life, so many times we're going to be rejected. So many times in life, we're going to have more no's than yeses. Which is okay. But very many of you out there, mutya nnyo kuwulira no. When someone tells you no, you feel offended. When someone tells you no, you feel like, oh my God, this is the worst thing that has ever happened to me. But I'm telling you today that the best thing that can ever happen to you is actually being rejected more than once, more than twice. Why? It gives you the courage to push on. You push on. Very many fellow youths out there, you have your own issues. You have your own potentials. But you are stuck behind. Why? You fear. Mutya nnyo naye nga nkimanya abavubuka bangi eyebwera abandiyagadde okuvayo ne boogera nti this and this and this and this. Ne be expressing their feelings. Ne bateekawo olukomero olwabwe ne bagamba no, I think I can try out this. But very many of you are blocked in the bondage of fear. You fear, but when you fear, you cannot, I think I have to use the word adventure. You cannot be adventurous. You cannot find out more of your potentials. Tosobola kwezuula if you fear. Oyina kusooka kwejjamu kutya noga kati nnumba. I am going, and no one should stop you. You have no idea how many of my relatives, of my friends call me and they tell me, but Daphine, kano kabutwa, kano kakambwe, kendeza. And then I tell them, how long are we going to keep in the life of fear? How long are we going to moving in the life and shadow of fear? Sometimes it is you to get out of that bondage. You wake up one morning and say no to fear. I'm attacking Numba. I'm going. Whatever it costs, I have to go because this is where I want to be. You have to push that bondage of fear until you are where you want to be, until you are in the dreams of your life. But if you have not yet pushed fear out of your life, it's going to be hard for you. You're not going to try out new opportunities because you fear. You're not going to leave that comfort zone because you fear. Very many people are living relationships of torture and they're just there because they fear to leave. They fear what next. Abavubuka abasinga kati ekibakutte mabega fear, kutya. When you still have that fear in you, trust me, you're not going to do anything. It is that courage, it is that courage whereby you wake up and you're like, no, I think this is where I want to be. This is waliwo njagala okubeera n'olumba n'ogamba ngenze. I want to be a star. What does it take to be a star? N'olumba. You go, you keep moving. Ate bw'olumba, you don't have to let anyone stop you. You don't have to let anyone hold you back. Because this life is full of negative people. You expect those few people to come and tell you, go subirawo, sobola yitawo. They are there. There are people who will come and tell you, you can't make it. But you can. Nawo inakwewagira. There will come times when you'll be rejected more than once, more than twice, more than thrice. Test your patience. Very many people, I know very many rising musicians, very many rising presenters who have been rejected. And then they're like, no, I think I cannot make it. But the moment you say you cannot make it, you've already surrendered your dreams. When you decide to keep moving, it is what will make you win. No gamba, no, sigenda lekera. I have to keep pushing. Bango bye kwen TV, bango bye kwen BS, bango bye wano, but I'll keep pushing. And one day, trust me, the very people that locked their doors behind you are the very people that will be begging you to come back. The very offices that closed their doors behind you are the very person that will come back and buy off the whole building. That is if you don't give up. That is if you put out fear in your life. Kutya. Some of you fear bigger positions because you feel like, no. Anze Daphine kabwe yo situ ukayo. Who told you? What man can do, woman can do. Who told you you can't? You can. Gwewe nyoma. Everybody is strong. Everybody can actually achieve bigger. The only problem we have is tweetia. You fear. I know there is a time I made a message on tribalism. Very many people came to my inbox. Very many people would comment, you have spoken my mind. You have spoken my mind. Yes, you can come out and speak that mind yourself if you abandon fear. Fear has become the greatest distraction of mankind now. You cannot do anything if you have fear. You cannot move miles further if you have fear. You have to start battling yourself with dealing fear of rejection. Abasinga mutya, you fear to approach certain opportunities because you don't want to be rejected. But it is okay. Actually, me, I don't have any problem with, I normally approach very many people. I'm one person who thinks of an idea and then I sell it to other people. Very many will reject it. Very few will accept it. That is life. That is life. Very many people have to reject. Why? We are surrounded mostly with negative people. You know, with negative people, they see a problem in every solution. Because when you bring a solution, they'll be like, but this one really, you know, with negative people, they have a problem with every solution. No. If I want to make it, I have to put down fear. I have to go extra miles. I have to move further. I have to leave this comfort zone. Numbe. Very many of you are not where you want to be because of fear. Very many of you are not in relationships you want to be in because of fear. You fear what next? What next? You have become a slave of yourself because you fear. But if something is not working out for you, woman, kick it out and say, no. It's not working out for me. I got to go open the door. You have already overcome fear. I know very many women who are in relationships that are not working out for you, that are very abusive. I know very many people who have stuck to their jobs that are actually very, very oppressive to you, but you fear what next. If you don't stand out to face those fears, then you'll stay there. You're never gonna make it bigger. Because sometimes we have to think, what if my success is on the other side of fear? What if my success is on the other side of fear? You got to cross it. Cross that line and go to the side of fear and face it. Wake up one morning and tell them, no. Yes, you're my boss, but this is not what I want. I came to work not to be used as a sex worker. I came to work not to be used for such and such a thing. You explode and let your fears out. You speak out. Very many women are suffering because of fear. Very many of you are not moving an inch because of fear. You would have been a better person, but because you fear, you're stagnant there. Notya ne weebuuza bo bano ababyogerako babeera batya. I'm human like you. I have flesh. I have blood. As long as you're doing the right thing, you know the crimes, you know the laws that govern you. As long as you're doing the right thing, woman, don't shut up. Speak up. If it's not working for you, say no without explaining yourself. You don't have to explain yourself to certain things. If it's a no, it's a no. Why? I don't want. Because you're the CEO of your life. You control, add, and delete. So if it's not working out for you, no. But because you fear, you remain oppressed. Nosigala nga bakunyigiriza, nosigala mu mbeera gy'otayagala, n'okolera ku bunkenke, because you fear to speak out, because you fear to let go. Why don't you just let go and face the other side? We block our own opportunities. There are these people that we should actually let go for better blessings to come in, for better opportunities to walk in. And make sure when you tell these people to leave, they should not stick to your doorway. They should leave. Bw'oba omugambye genda agende, si kuyimirira mu kkubo lyo. They shouldn't block any opportunities. But it is hard for you. Most of you, it is very hard. It is very hard to stand up and speak. Ky'otayagala ne ky'oyagala byonna osirika kubanga otya. How long are you going to keep in the wedlock of fear? How long? They are taking you for granted. They are using you. They are just trashing you out simply because of fear. How long are you going to succumb to those things because of fear? Nze nsuubira buli omu alina obusobozi n'amaanyi obutuuka gy'ayagala. What holds us back is fear. N'otya banandaba batya nga nsembye, banandaba batya nga siiseemu, banandaba batya has done more harm than good. If you feel you're doing the right thing, if you feel you are doing the right thing, you are speaking the truth, stick to it. Stick to it. These things of bananda babatya, man will always be man. Whether you do good, whether you do bad, they will always talk. Man will always be man. If they love you, they will love you. If they don't love you, they will hate you even when they don't know you. That is man. Man is a person who can hate you even when they don't know you. Man is a person who can hate you simply because other people hate you. Man is a person who can really tell your story better than you can tell it. Navayo nataswala najja nanyumye mbozi yo, full of lies, full of contradictions, but they are telling a story on your behalf. That is man. So if you're there just to work to please man, if you're there to work according to what you think bananda babatya, you can never please man. You can never. It is up to you to come out and say, this is what I want. Who doesn't want? Who doesn't believe in it? Who doesn't it favor? I don't care. Because this is what I want. I don't care. I don't care how many people I'm going to hurt as long as it is what I want. Very many people want us to do what they want. This is what we also have to know. They want us to do what favors them. They want us to do what pleases them. They forget we too have a life. They forget you have a life to live. You have your own life to fulfill. Abavubuka ekisinze kati okutumenya fear. Get out of that fear. Break the bondage of fear. Discover yourself. You're only going to discover yourself when you pull down fear. This is a talk about religious leaders who preach love but practice hate. Preach to be truthful, but they are hypocritic. Preach about hating evil, but they eat in evil hands. Mugisha, you've already preached it all. Why should she? I don't know what's the argument here. Because you have fear, I don't think she also have fear. Nobody has monopoly on politics. I don't know who you're responding to. Message Eriwa. I remind Shami Malende for Kampala Woman MP. By the way, that lady is very intelligent. She's very intelligent. She's one of my friends, but I don't like her because she's my friend. She's very intelligent. I'm looking for that comment. Some misunderstanding. I'm looking for that comment. Okay. Daphine Sabula tugende Masaba Faustine. Yes. Awonsabuddewo nnyo kubanga abavubuka abasinga mugenda kutuyuwayo fear. You have been enslaved to fear. Mwetadde mu kabonde jikafiya muli omwo temuseetuka temuva mu kifo temwogera temukola because of fear. You've become useless because of fear. Until you kick it out and you're like, no, today I'm going to be what I want to be. Numba. Situkalumu olumbe ogambe kati numbye. This is what I want. As long as you're doing the right thing. I don't want anybody to misquote me here. As long as you're doing the right thing. I've had very many messages. I've had so many of your comments. You have spoken my mind. You've spoken my mind. You've spoken my mind. But I believe if everybody comes out to speak their mind, it would make more sense than Daphine speaking people's minds, than Daphine speaking 1,000 people's minds. You also come out and speak your mind. You don't have to wait for Daphine. You don't have to inbox Daphine to tell her, you know what? Please talk about the landlords. These guys are asking us for rent. You speak out. Don't wait to inbox Daphine and tell her, you know what? These landlords, honestly speaking, they should forgive us these 4 months. Come out, speak out. Speak your mind out. If it is oppressing you, it's oppressing you. You're never going to change that with silence. And you're never going to stop it with silence. If it's bad, it's bad. You're never going to stop it with silence. If it's not working out for you, it's not working out for you. You're never going to stop it with silence. Silence is not going to solve anything. If you're being oppressed, if you're not happy with something, if you're discomforted, if you're uncomfortable, it's not going to solve it. What is going to solve it is you to leave that fear and speak up. It's you to stand up, object that fear and say no, even without explaining yourself. Someone will ask you, do you want matoke? No. I don't need a why, because I don't need it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Simply say no. God, this is not going to work out for me. And this is not how I want it. This is not how I'm going to live my life. If a relationship is not working out for me, I don't have to stay there because I fear rejection. Because I fear what next? No. Ntera nnyo kuwa example y'abaana abaana Brian White be yakozesa. I think it was Stella and some other person. I was watching their stories and at one moment I was feeling like it's disgusting me. At one moment I was feeling like it's disgusting me. Someone cannot make me do a mistake once, twice, thrice and I stay silent. No. You come out after 1 year, 2 years. What are you talking about? You've been silent for those moments. I think they should have even been more silent. I don't even know how far their case has gone. But it was so dumb. Someone cannot make you abort once, twice, thrice, simply because they are giving you money. Simply because they're employing you. They cannot make you a slave simply because they're giving you money. It was their fear to speak out, but it landed them into trouble. That's how bad fear can be. And then they come out after 1 year, someone has used you, someone has made you abort, you have no idea whether you aborted and you are safe with your organs. You have no idea. Fine, you aborted. How about these other diseases? Are you hepatitis free? Are you HIV free? So you see how fear is going to land us in problems. They had that fear to speak out. But then where did you get the courage to speak out? Because you say before you had the fear, and now you're coming out to speak after 2 years, even when it is irreversible. You've aborted, you've been used, you've been damaged. It's irreversible. Literally, it's useless. So why wait to be useless to speak out? Why not speak out now? Stand up, even if it's your boss and they're not doing just as you wish. Speak out. Tell them, no, this is not what I want. This is not what I signed for. And if it means losing it, it's okay. I always tell my friends, do not always beg to stay. Because we don't hold our destinies. It is God who holds our destinies. Every time you beg to stay, there is a probability that you are holding a better blessing back. Things are supposed to work out automatically. You're not supposed to push or pull anything. Things are supposed to work out automatically. If you're in a relationship with these people who always make you plead like, oh my God, Bambi, banange. It's not healthy. It's suicidal in Mzee's voice. Very suicidal. If they always keep making you plead to stay, it's not healthy. This is talking about fear. Chirumira was not fearful. Where is he now? This is Ugan Steve. If you're talking about fear, Chirumira was not fearful. Where is he now? Okay, Chirumira is no more. But he said out what was right. Even when he's no more, he did not die with that on his heart. Okay, so if you want to tell people to keep fearing because so that they are not killed, I think you're wrong. My destiny and my fate move hand in hand. When my death comes, it has come. And no one here knows how you're going to encounter death. So because I have told people to put back their fears, that doesn't mean they're going to encounter their death. And not everybody that has spoken out, not everybody that has removed the bondage of fear from their life has died. It is actually setting you free. Otherwise, I'm not focusing on politics here. This is a general discussion. I'm not focusing on politics. This is the problem with you people. You want to politicize everything. You want to create mountains in everything. Everything you want to politicize it. So my point has been so general, but you are trying to make it political. But either way out, I've been giving different examples. I've given examples from these girls used by Brian White. That's not political. I've given examples of failed relationships. That's not political. I've given examples of stress at work, oppression. That's not political. So sometimes it's you to widen your understanding. When I talk about things, I'm not going to talk about things exactly the way you want me to. It is up to you to pick a point and place it where you want it to be, in the situation you're in. I know of very many youths who are held back because of fear. I also know that very many people who are watching me right now, some of them I know would be in better, further positions, but because of fear, they cannot. So sagala buli kimu mu kifule the other way around. Chitufu nyo, this planet was made to be a slave. Okay, this is, thank you so much. Let them politicize, we will level them. Karara Saidi, Wamunyambieko. Katel Collins, Wachagulani. Okay, speaking my mind too. Hello, why judge me? During Apia, I don't know what you've said, but it's okay to speak your mind. It's very much okay. I actually like people who speak out their minds. You are right. Thank you so much, Habat Senga Chirumirapi. He never died due to politics, but this is our destination. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Death is inevitable. Death is inevitable. Leave those politics as we handle them here down. Okay, thank you. That's why we're still remembering him. RP Afande. Thank you. I like you. That is Andre. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to Nubian Lee. Oh my God, how did I forget to sing for him? I don't know even how to sing, but how I wish I had another phone and I give you people to call and we sing for Nubian Lee. But all in all, today is Nubian Lee's birthday, and Nubian Lee, happy birthday from Olujiro TV, happy birthday from Kanyankore. You know, I earned myself a new name lately. People at Kamocha lately call me that Kanyankore girl, Kanyankore. I earned myself a cute name, It's cute, Kanyankore. So greetings and best wishes from Olujiro TV and best wishes from Kanyankore. Kanyankore kanyu akoru juriro. I don't know if I can sing, but I cannot sing. But Nubian Lee, happy birthday. Happy birthday. May you live to see that Uganda that you're fighting for. You know, that is the best wish I can ever make for you. So may you live to see that Uganda you're fighting for. And may God bless you abundantly. Thank you for being a faithful friend. Thank you for being consistent. Thank you for being strong. Thank you for being brave. Menyechi Ndekechi. Happy birthday, Nubian Lee. This is, I wish we get more women like you. Go, go, girl. This is Medi Gold. Thank you so much. Bananga, I'm humbled for all the love, for all the support you show us. I'm so much humbled. I wish we have a lot of girls like you. That is why I come out and tell you people, kick fear out. Kick fear out. I know very many people who would actually do better than I do, who would actually speak more positivity better than I do, who know more English better than I do, who are actually more fluent better than I do, but you're held back because of fear. This I testify from the messages I get. Some very, very many messages, I must confess. Very many. Someone comes and tells you, Daphine, I like your courage. Daphine, you have spoken my mind. Daphine, you have spoken my mind. Daphine, I like your braveness. Daphine, I like your courage. Yes. People who come out to say you have spoken my mind. 1,000 people whose minds are spoken would be better if every person comes out and speaks their mind. You come out and speak your mind too. You come out and talk positivity. I don't know why I'm not going to encourage anybody to come out to spread hatred or negativity. I believe in positivity because that's the world we're in. Aisha, if you stand for the truth, it's better you stand alone. And that's why I always tell people that if you're allergic to the truth, if your enemies with the truth, if you have any issues with dealing with the truth, we cannot be friends. I think I was supposed to be a Mchiga. Unfortunately, I'm not one. But I'm one person who calls a spade a spade. If it is bad, I'll tell you no. Echinichibi. Even when you no manyawa no gamba nibi omuntakshunaho nguhunama. Nyowe wa shunaho no bwa kubagadia mazimo kanshunaho tinkunama. I will not shut up. I will still tell you ha echinichibi. This is bad. So if your enemies with the truth, honestly, we cannot move along. We cannot be friends. We cannot really be friends. If you're enemies to the truth, if you have issues with the truth, if you're allergic to the truth, if you're this person who is always negative, you cannot even be close to me. We cannot be friends. When you see a problem in every solution, we cannot be friends. We cannot. Thanks, dear. I have got fear in my heart, and I think it's time to let go now and face the world with God's grace. Yes, thank you so much. With God's grace, everything is possible. True. True. Daphine, there is a girl in the film industry. Daphine, there is a girl in the film industry. Sikategedako mukwano, but you can inbox me for further clarity, because I think my time is over. I have to set off for another program to come in, but I hope my message has been clear for today. You have to leave that bond of fear. It's serious, by the way. It needs serious concentration. It needs serious prayers. You got to work hard. You got to focus so much hard. You have to be brave. You have to be courageous. Okay, this is Ivan Ivo Munyankolegwe. You deserve a seat on 500 MPs parliament. Thank you for standing up. Don't speak Lunyampi, madam. Masho Faizo. Sagala tonti obole nyedembe lyanga mwe munyankole. Why would you tell me not to speak it? Like what? Why would you tell me not to speak it, yet I'm one? What do you mean Runyampi? There is no tribe called Runyampi in Uganda. It is actually not so much right. It's offensive for me to come out and tell someone, Toyogereda wano Lusoga, Toyogereda wano Luganda. No. No. They have a right to, because they are. Why would I stop someone from speaking their mother tongue? It is so much okay. It is so much okay. This is Ranga Jeff Sparks. You are from 7. Go wagwe nalinzi zekwano nekugamba akalulu ko kawe mu 7 gwamanyi. You know mwagala nnyo ku diverting abantu. You just after diverting people, you are from 7. Kati nze bwemba wa mu 7 nekugamba omulonde. You know, so some people just want to be, I think, seen or show their presence. Because as far as I'm concerned, actually, even today's topic is so much far away from politics. I've been discussing something different. And I'm one person who has never come out here and tell you, Mwemumani, I think we should vote this. I'm one person who always tells you, guys, we need change. We need change. So because I'm not abusing, because I'm not attacking, because I'm not insulting, you finally have to judge me that I'm from 7. But I'm not going to do what you want me to do. I will do what is right. I will do what I feel is right. Kati gobo yagala nzije nvume neyambule nkole kyolwo kubanga ndage nsobola okulaga nti mpagira the other side. No. If you feel you want that, do it. You are from 7. Okay. Luanga Jeff Sparks, ebyo bigambo byo munange. And those are people, by the way. They will judge you just from nowhere. They will come out and judge you. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think I support Museveni. I don't. I'm a youth who is advocating actually for a better generation and a better Uganda. And if you feel like everyone who is for change should come and abuse and insult and attack, I'm not one. You're not going to find that in me, because I believe in positivity. If I believe that there is a communication I want to make, I need to make it, but in a decent, positive way. Kati gobolowoza nti buli omu alina kusooka kujja kuvuma kweyambula nakola kino. That's not me. You got to bypass this live odde ku kirala. Otherwise, you're just a diversion. Daphine, thanks for the information. Fetutegede, okay. Mwonge Salim, what you sow is what you reap. Look at FDC, they sowed defiance and now they are reaping defiance. Okay. Mission, okay. Wama, I'm a Rwanda, but I support Chagulani for liberating our country. No, one thing I don't know how some Ugandans think. I was actually signing out, but let me talk about this. I don't know how some Ugandans think. I honestly don't know. Because there are very, very many people who are going to say what they are not, who are going to preach what they don't do. So me, I don't really judge people by what they say or what I see. It is what they do. Nzoku o abantu abasinga bemulaba abasinga bagenda kwelimbika in this political wave because they want a breakthrough. They want to go through. But you're going to start seeing the real people after elections. Beautiful faith with beautiful man. Okay, please Ugandan, let us love each other. Please banange byebyokwesito surate bituzimba kituufu. Thank you girl for inspiring. This is MP Mosh. Thank you Wabula Daphine. I like your words. Musisi, thank you so much. Ntuse don't sign out. Nedda ngenda signing out. Time yange yawedde yoda. And why comment much then? And why comment much then? Let me tell you, there is something you cannot distance yourself from. This is politics. Because the whole environment, the whole country has been surrounded with politics. It's not only in Uganda, by the way. It's not only in Uganda. Buli wamu, buli chimu, chiri affected by politics. So there is no way. Gwenebo government is a politics simwagala eraja kusanga waka. Because you'll be at your stall working, Olia iteo bakubetiya gas tagenda government yabadde akubuulye kana wajja kutuukako. So politics is something you cannot avoid. However much, how do you bring out your points? How do you articulate your issues also matters. Self-respect is in you so much. I would prioritize self-respect first than any other thing. I would prioritize self-respect. Okay, thank you, Nelson. This is Samuel. Okay, be careful. This is Okot Daphine. Be careful. Daphine Tochimaze, you careful on what? When you say be careful, Daphine, it sounds intimidative. Obanga agamba nti I'm on wanted list. Obanga agamba nti nina ekibi kyenjogeddeko ekiri untalkable. Ekitalina kubeera talked about. So you got to finish your statement and say, be careful, Daphine, about this and this and this. As far as I'm concerned, what I've been talking about, what I talk about has nothing to be careful about. Like, honestly speaking, I've not killed. I've not attacked anybody. I've not insulted anybody. So there is nothing I should be careful about. Those intimidative statements are things I don't actually entertain because I'm strong. Wamma, God bless you because you are speaking the truth. I love you. Thank you so much. Daphine Chakunze's handle them in comment section. Please continue with the lecture. Lecture we did actually. I'm just in chit chat time. Lecture we did abakedde lecture bagirabye kati fe abasembayo tuli mu chit chat time. This is Tony Jacob. Thanks so much live from Nairobi. Okay, my people in Nairobi, thank you so much. Thank you, Daphine, for the great message. May the Almighty God protect you. Amen. Those are the messages we want. Those messages of be careful, blah, 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 blah. What have I done, woman, man? What have I done that I really need to be so careful on? You know, and this is what people don't know. If you're not strong, by the way, if you're not strong, if you're not strong, because with your majana version here, honestly speaking, today what have I talked about that I should be careful about? Honestly speaking, but someone comes, you should be careful, blah 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 blah. You know, you want so much to intimidate, but this is what I've been talking about. Sometimes if we surround ourselves with negative people, we cannot see heights because they always have a problem with every solution. Whether good or bad, they have a problem. They have a problem. Now, at this juncture, there is someone who has a problem with my life. I've been talking about overcoming fear, but someone has a problem with it. So, this one is saying, Totia, no. You know, when you fear, nawe mulyoba mune guilt ngogamba nti ndabika nina ekikyamo kyenkoze. But have not done anything wrong. So there is nothing for me to fear. There is nothing, completely nothing. Waswa, I've seen you around here. Waswa. Where is Waswa? You said live in Kawala. Waswa, nakuganyo okuddamu okwogera nga tonnampa idi yange. The hate is still on. Mie, is it mie? Mwe. And don't careful mwe. Mutusibyeko musebe. Bagambe wamma. Okay, I'm following live from Ginger. Go ahead. We Africans just fear facts. How can you say you don't mind about politics when it's a medium, everything? Yes. You cannot avoid politics. We are just rotated with politics in everything. Buli wamu. Kati gwe ovayo noga politics muleke mbasi kutegeera kubaira ne obato mulika ajja kusanga woli. Good morning, don't fear sister. No, that's not part of me. Wama, let them not intimidate us. This is our generation. True. We don't have to succumb to intimidation because when you speak, they always want to make you feel like you're the one in wrong. When you speak out actually what is more fact, They want you to feel like mama nze kyenkoze kive nnyo. Not me. I love your confidence. Thank you so much. Live here Lunguja Kasovu. Abe Lunguja mbatumideko. Abo bakutisa naye nti basanze naffe nati tetu. Because when you know you have not done anything wrong, why do you have to live a life of fear? Why would someone come and tell me, be careful, ani gwenzise? Ani golaba n'abasiba bakuba abantu wano emigo. Batambula kyere nga tebatya. They are not careful. Katolonze ka Daphine kaabwe akatamanyina na kukwata mundo ngambo otya be careful. What have I done? Honestly speaking, what have I done? What have I said? I've been talking about overcoming fear, and then here you come. Be careful. About? For? Wama, you have your light. Okay. Live from Kuwait. Muzikirize Mbaleke. It's been a nice morning. It's been a nice morning, and we've been talking about overcoming fear. If you want to move heights, you have to first deal with fear. Overcome fear, olumbe, okole choino kola. This is Kaketo Moses. Banaye Kaketo Moses. Obusungu nga bunja ni go yasamya kumacha kuno. Problem is you people think nti tugenda kudda wano tubawe focus mwogere ebyekisiru tubiddemu. No please Kaketo, if that's how your mind works, then it is okay. It is okay. Many people are judged by their words, their reactions, so you must really be going through a lot. So it is okay. Kubanga bwokera kumache saa zino bambi okwasamya abantu, then I pray you get fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Take your medication. You'll be fine. Nayenga Kasiano yachikoza atya Daphine. Aha! Kasiano wadri. But obuyasazeo, you know, enough is enough. Uganda is not for one group of people. Malende. Okay, thank you for your comment. Allow me wish you a very good morning. Till next time on Thursday. Bye-bye.